Sacred Aim. This is your host, D.M. Foster, better known as simply Sista Joy. Today I want to welcome you first of all. I apologize for not having had a podcast on for a couple of weeks now, but I had a transition in my family. So anyway, I'm back today and we want to share with you information on creating your own sacred space. You know, with all the discord in the world today, Lord knows we need a home sanctuary that we can retreat to have our souls nourished, revitalized, and renewed, that we might gain the spiritual strength we need to carry on in tough times. Well, today's message is all about that, and it is especially for you. I have entitled it, Home is Where the Heart Is. Creating your sacred space is vital. I hope it will be a blessing to you. My beloved listeners, do you love going to your home? When you open your door and step in, does it give you a sense of tranquility? Are you able to lay your burdens down and just dwell in peace? Well, I certainly hope so, because your home is the most important place on earth for your spirit to dwell. Your home is where your heart is. It is the lifeblood of your body, your character, and you. It is in your home that you can shut yourself away from the discord of the outer world, kick off your shoes, commune with your higher self, and be the real you. Will the real you please stand up? With the ability to freely dream, imagine, and believe in the privacy of your own home, you can develop your mental, physical, and spiritual roots so deeply that you become the person you envision and truly are. It will give you the space and privacy to do it within. Carrying these gifts into the world, people will be touched with your own unique talents and abilities that you developed at home. Yes, your home environment is vital because it will change you and help you to change the world. These are just a few of the reasons why making your home a sacred space is vital to your life. You need a place where you can dwell in harmony and peace to find yourself, fill yourself with love, and achieve your highest callings in life. But I hear you saying, how do you create a sacred space? How can you put it all together? There are many ways to create your sacred space, my dear friends. Each specific concept actually is a posting unto itself, and I shall be discussing them in different episodes. But today, I do offer a few ideas for you from the examples I used to create my own personal sacred space. I hope my story is of help to you. And so it begins. Oh, how peaceful and serene your home is. These are the words that most people say when they come to visit me. Yes, I absolutely agree. It feels that same way to me as well. swept up in the enchanting aroma of scented candles, mixed with the divine fragrance of frankincense and myrrh when guests first enter. They also feel the lingering vibrations of prayers, meditations, and spiritual music in the air from my many sacred devotions. Gazing around my home, they see beautiful, brightly colored scarfs and rugs, uplifting images of art, and lots of green growing houseplants that are strong and bountiful. They hear the happy sound of bubbling water from my delightful little fountain and the soft tinkling of chimes near the open window. Yes, this is my home sanctuary. It is a peaceful place where my soul can rest. It soothes my spirit, shelters me from the vicissitudes of life, and gives me the communion I need with my own divine presence of God. I am. Sometimes I feel the presence of heavenly angels in this sacred space too, as I taste the manna from heaven and hear God's voice speaking to me in the silence. Oh, what joy it brings me to know that I abide under the shadow of the Almighty in this, my sacred space. I have come to know that I am safe and secure no matter what is going on in the world. I am so thankful for this gift from the divine. People often ask me, how did you get it this way? Or how can I make my home more peaceful? Well, the first step is to find peace within yourself. This is where it all begins. Your home is the most powerful reflection of who you are. So that's the place to start, within yourself. If you want your home to be your sacred space, then you must truly become the temple, because your home is where your heart is. Let your heart be on fire for God. That has been my sacred aim. Praying sincerely 2 or 3 times a day, I seek God's presence within my own heart and call on the law of forgiveness for myself and others. It has made me peaceful and my home peaceful too. You can do the same. Cleanse your heart from dark thoughts, feelings, words, and actions. Turn away from listening to or watching discordant things if you don't have to do it. Turn off the TV. Don't read the newspaper. It's all bad news anyway. And get away from negative people. People who are complaining and criticizing and judging and are unbelievers in God as well. Learn to keep counsel with your own indwelling presence of God and work on your own life. Discipline yourself to let your inner temple become a fit place to house your divine presence of God that resides within it. This must be our sacred aim if we are to create sacred space. Oh, let this mind that was in Christ Jesus be also in you, and let the peace of God dwell in you mightily. My beloved listeners, as you work on your inner, also prepare your outer. Dwelling in a sacred space that is clean, beautiful, peaceful, and harmonious will give you the spiritual strength you need to overcome any obstacle you may be facing in life. We've all been given many spiritual tools to help us on our journey to spiritual healing and wholeness. We have only to pick them up and put them to use. On my spiritual journey, I have come to believe in, use, and witness the power of prayers, decrees, meditations, affirmations, rituals, bells, altars, dance, costuming, chimes, visualization, candles, plants, water, air, earth, fire, incense, crystals, music, and the power of my spoken word to cleanse, purify, and maintain my home and myself as a harmonious, sacred space and temple of the Most High God. I also use bright colors that reflect light and have spiritual significance, along with spiritual art and many other spiritual tools that I have been blessed with through the years. Believe me, my dear friends, they make a difference in the energy in my home and in my life. They can make a difference in yours as well. I hope you will try some of these ideas and see how they make you feel. My entire home is my sacred space. However, even if you live with others, choose a small private area that you can change into sacred space. Cleanse it well, bless it, and use some of the items I have listed in this podcast. Most of all, though, discipline yourself to pray, meditate, and affirm more than you have ever done before. And I might add, keep your practices private and only between you and your beloved I am. As you become more filled with light, so will your sacred space. God bless you. I hope these tips have been helpful in helping you create your own sacred space. If you would like more specific information on creating sacred space or help with your spiritual growth or personal development, I would be delighted to work with you as your spiritual life coach and guide. Just send me an email at info@sacredaim. That's INFO at SACREDAIM.com, and I will respond promptly. As a spiritual guide and coach, I love helping others to live on a higher spiritual plane so that they too might have a more happy, healthy, and prosperous life. And most of all, I might add, become a great light unto all humanity. Lord knows we need your light in the world now more than ever. Well, until next week, I love you, I bless you, I have faith in you, and I realize God in you. And if you liked our podcast, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel and leave us a rating or on Apple or a comment. So, without further ado, this is Sista Joy and Sacred Aim signing off now and saying we'll see you next week, good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Until then, Toodaloo.